It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. What's going on with the people? You know what I'm talking about? Is y'all bouncing with Bray? You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people? Like, oh, hold on. How's y'all doing on this showing stuff Saturday? You know what I'm talking about? Say, bro, what is you talking about? I'm finna get right to it. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people? Like, hee hee. Haha, you know what I'm talking about, man. Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Why does bread look crooked? You know what I'm talking about? Why does bread look crooked? All my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. That might have been why right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, you can go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go get you one from 76 Giants, MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one from 82nd Hillside, the barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? You can come see Baby Cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Do it again, baby. You can come see Baby Cuz, you know what I'm talking about? I got them books, you know what I'm talking about? You just come see me, you know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can always go get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you get you a hardback, you know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Come on, Baby Cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. INC, one more time for them, baby, cuz worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? Incorporated. You know what that means? Everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Root, not Little Rube, Lil Root, Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about, man? Same thing, bruh. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep your head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Let's get through them disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, I almost forgot. Coffee Chronicle. You know what I'm talking about? Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug users. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellers. Nah. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no my thing. Just gonna get right with it, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about, man? No, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off of the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, no. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I don't promote shit. Me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much we got. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like me, I ain't prejudiced. Nah. Good brother like me just keep feeling like he crooked, don't he? Good brother like me, I ain't prejudiced. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like me, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Me. I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. Are you talking to me? I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on. You know what I'm talking about? Come fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it was good with the people. I just realized I done left my damn towel again. Y'all, if you bear with me just a second or two. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, man. I didn't even have to go nowhere, man. I didn't forget that it was right there besides me. You know what I'm talking about? It was right there besides me. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this show and stuff Saturday? Talking about, baby, cuz, what is you talking about? I'm gonna get right into it, man. Shout out to everybody who ain't never played Space, but still ain't got no heart. You know what I'm cutting those. I see. Nigga, you ain't got one looking at me. Yeah. I'm cutting those. You know what I'm talking about? Looking at that nigga. Showing stuff. Let me get right into it. Because I got an action-packed day today. You know what I'm talking about? Little nephew finna fight. You know what I mean? Little nephew finna fight. You know what I'm talking about? They invited Brett to dinner, you know what I'm talking about? Oh man, it's an action-packed, fun-filled day, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? With showing stuff Saturday, man. Yeah, you know, like, now y'all listen to this, man, because when Brett be up here, man, I ain't really, I'm just a true believer on what you do with your time, folks. So go ahead. Now, I don't got no problem about what you do with your time. I just don't. But, you know, in today's of the days, you know what I'm talking about? You know, we get off on showing shit. We just do, y'all. We get off on showing shit that really don't even be shit. You know what I'm talking about? But we get off on that. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z done took a picture in Paris or something, you know what I mean? With old $5,800 glass of wine or something. You know how we gonna reenact that shit? We gonna be in front of the liquor store with a tall can of St. Ives, trying to take the same picture, acting like it got the same significance. It don't. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about? You just better all taking a picture of yourself drinking that motherfucker before you seen that one. Take your own picture. Fuck reenacting the next picture. You can take your own picture. But this showing stuff Saturday, man, I ain't got no problem. You like to show shit, go right on ahead, man. This one right here is gonna jump all over the place. It was over there, now it's over there. I'm telling you how before I even start, if they don't cut me off first. You know what I'm talking about? But showing shit goes like that, bruh. Cause we so in a rush to show the shit that don't mean nothing. We don't never show the shit that means something. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we gonna show the latest Cadillac, ain't we? We gonna go get 30 chains, ain't we? We gonna show them off like Mr. T. You missed the pinky ring, you know what I'm talking about? Got all motherfucking whole hand covered up with 2-3 rings on each finger. Look like you one of them niggas that was fighting the 300 nigga. You look like one of them niggas from Persia. Man, brother, spilled his goddamn coffee on this day. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You looking like one of them motherfuckers from Persia. You know what I'm talking about? You got all that shit on you just to show it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what you ain't showed though? Some shit that didn't even cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't showed no love. Nah. You too busy showing your hands, your ring finger. But no, you ain't showed no love. You did the exact opposite because you got all that shit on. You feel yourself now, don't you? You just treating everybody in the real world just like a shit, ain't you? You know what I'm talking about? And that's how we got here, to showing stuff Saturday. Because we show everything but the shit that don't really, we show everything that don't really mean nothing. And we don't never show the shit that don't even cost money. And that's just a little bit of love, you know what I'm talking about? A little bit of respect, you know what I'm talking about? Just a pinch of loyalty, you know what I'm talking about? And all that good shit right there that don't even cost nothing. We don't never show none of that shit. We ain't got a picture of that shit in our phone, do we? No, you ain't got no picture of the loyalty in your phone. You ain't got the picture of the love in your phone. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got the picture of the respect in your phone. No, man. No. And that's how we got to showing stuff Saturday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Showing stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Saturday. That's how we got there. Because we so damn quick to show everything else, but the shit that really count. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about everybody, but I know y'all done seen in some incidents, say you just had a partner or something and he hit the lottery. Now still your partner, but you seen him hitting the lottery just changed him. He turned into a complete different person. You know what I mean? And you like, damn. Motherfucker just turned into a whole complete different person. And you like, damn. Then you got your nigga who hit the lottery. Don't nobody even know he hit the lottery. You know what I'm talking about? He's still the same person. He's still the same person. You can't even tell. You know what I mean? Because he's still the same person. That's what they mean by don't let shit change you. Not just money, bro. Don't let nothing change you. Because if you let me take that back. If it's a change for the better folks, and then bettering yourself, yes. You always supposed to change. You always supposed to be looking for change every day, folks. If it means to get yourself better. Any way you can get I don't mean going against the cause, bro. I'm just talking about working on yourself within, bro. Any of that shit is good if it's gonna change for the good. But I'm talking about that motherfucker who was just, cause you see this shit all the time. He was just calling the motherfucker, and then he just stopped. No, I don't mean to stop me. Like, he was just calling the motherfucker for a ride. Now all of a sudden you got you a car. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even called that motherfucker. You ain't even want to see if your partner want to ride back to back or nothing. Nah, because you don't need him no more. You get what I'm saying, man? You don't need him no more. And that's what I mean by showing love. Because even before this generation, man, in my whole life, even when I was little, I see people, motherfucker gonna come around, bruh. Not everybody, bruh, but like, you have people out there that's gonna come around. They only gonna come around when they could use you. If they can't use you, you don't even see them. You just don't, you know what I'm talking about? Because they only come around like when they need, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with that. More power to you, you know what I'm talking about? More power to you. You get what I'm saying? But showing stuff Saturday, it goes like this, man. We show everything, but we don't even give each other respect no more, bro. We don't. We so lost as a people. And here you go with that shit again, bro. I told you I ain't a preacher. I just tell you what I see from my own eyes. You know what I'm talking about? We so against each other, folks. And they got us battling each other, and they got us fighting to just like monkeys, folks. We trying to show off for Mr. Johnson, you know what I mean? They just got us fighting each other. They got us, everything they got us on is against each other. They don't promote unity. That's why every time somebody start getting to promote unity, they try to kill them. You know what I mean? Or something like that, man. Or kill their character. You get what I'm saying? They all, anytime motherfucker come around talking about y'all, let's do it together, they gonna try to assassinate him the best way they can. You know what I'm talking about? Pay attention. But on this showing stuff Saturday, man, we be in the rush to show the shit that don't really mean nothing. To be accepted. We don't never think about showing no love. We don't never think about showing each other respect. We don't never think about showing each other loyalty. We don't, man. But we gonna have a picture of that Hennessy, ain't we? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we gonna have a picture of that, ain't we? We gonna have that shit in the air. We gonna be dancing and wiggling and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, we gonna do that for sure. We gonna do that for sure. You know what I mean? And like I say, this motherfucker gonna be all over the place. You see it just move? Like this right here, right? Like I don't know, bruh, say you did something. Then somebody else came behind you and did the exact same thing. Now I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm just gonna tell you how I would view it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna tell you how I would view it from bruh's own eyes. You know what I'm talking about? That should be a compliment to me. That should be a compliment to me. That's why I'm sitting up here. If you got a thing, man, shout out Real Topics TV, Trust the Process, Steve Gilmore and all them, the whole crew. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out, y'all. Shout out, man. You know what I'm talking about? We all out here, you know what I'm talking about, trying to make it. You know what I'm talking about? Evil dies tonight. That shit get me every time, y'all. God damn, they did the best they could. You know what I'm talking about? But like, that would be a compliment to me, bruh. I wouldn't feel like somebody stole something or somebody, I wouldn't feel that way, bruh. I wouldn't even look at it with them eyes, you know what I mean? That should just be a compliment, folks. It just would. But nowadays, when people do that, it's like a point to, I don't know what they call this shit, expose, or like, I just look at that shit as a compliment, folks. Salute, shout out. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, like, I don't get it ain't for me to get. But they got us in a state to where we want to be validated and we want credit. We just like, we living in a day where damn near attention means more than money. A motherfucker would rather have 1 million views than $1 million. And that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, bruh. I watch this shit daily. I'm talking about life, folks. Now I'm talking about life. Motherfuckers just want to be recognized, bruh. They just want recognition. They'll be happy with that. Man, fuck the only recognition I'm looking for. I'm looking to recognize you handed me my money. That's the only recognition I need. I give it here. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only recognition I need. But they got us, and it's kind of like we fighting each other and we competing. It's like we all competing for attention. And they keeping us separated with that shit too. They is, bruh. They got us competing, showing stuff. Who gonna show the most stuff? You know what I'm talking about? They got us to a point to where, like, man, it's mind-boggling. To where you just record your own crime now. You know what I'm talking about? They done train motherfucker to record their own crime. Man, that shit mind-boggling. You get what I'm saying? It just is. And we living in the days of, like, damn near, I don't want to say everybody a decoy, but niggas is just niggas is acting like the decoys now. You know what I'm talking about? I can't even see a nigga having no recorded conversation. I only can see one way where you might even have a recorded conversation. And that's if you had a conversation with somebody and they was recording it just for their benefit, just so you couldn't say that they said something that they didn't say. That's the only way that I could see a motherfucker even have like a tape recording or something like that, bro. That's the only reason I could see you using that shit for, is if a motherfucker trying to say you said something that you didn't say and you got the motherfucking recording. Like, look, bro, this is our conversation right here. I ain't say that shit, bro. That's the only way I can see that shit. But just coming around, hitting your record button, bruh, that's what decoys used to do. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? I served one a secret indictment. You know what I'm talking about? Rushed AF not. You know what I'm talking about? Caught him coming right out the pawn shop. You know what I'm talking about? They called me right after I served him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? But for real, man, showing stuff Saturday. We show the wrong shit. We show shit that costs money instead of showing that shit that's free. Respect free. Love free. You know what I'm talking about? Loyalty, all that shit is free. All that shit don't cost no money, bruh. You don't have to go buy no loyalty. That's why you can't buy it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you can't buy love. That's why you can't buy it. That's why you can't spend money on none of that shit. You can't go to Walmart and get the new thing of loyalty. You know what I'm talking about? You can't go to Albertsons and get the big old can of respect. You just can't. You can't go to McDonald's, order you a #1 cheeseburger, some fries, and slide some love on the side. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. That shit come from you within. It just does. I'm gonna get up out of here because I know my phone been cutting off lately. And I love y'all, man. I just do. Just showing stuff Saturday. Because we show all the shit that we show, bruh. Without showing the shit that don't even cost no money, bruh. We done showed this motherfucking everything, nigga. We done showed this motherfucking long ass brand new Cadillac. It got a drop. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we done showed that we burning rubber in that motherfucker all around the streets room. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't showed no love. We just drove around treating people like shit because we got something. You can't never hide side on your folks. If you folks. Because folks just folks. Folks just folks. You know what I'm talking about? That's why me and my childhood buddies, you know what I'm talking about, still be rocking. You know what I'm talking about? We just do. Because we folks. Been rocking for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? Long time. We know each other, what we gonna do in a situation. We ain't even worried about each other. You know what I'm talking about? We already know who in the car. You know what I'm talking about? You should always want the same thing for your fellow person as you want for yourself. And that's why I try to come with the love. Eyes to try eyes. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.